A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala rasulillah. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Rabbi yassir wa la tu'assir wa tammim bil khair. Assalamu alaikum everyone.
Walaikum assalam.
Walaikum assalam, sir.
Let us start. We'll analyze a few ayat of the Quran today, inshallah, and we'll do this on Kahoot. So I'll let you try this first, and then we'll break it up. We'll break it word by word, and we'll try to see what each word means and what the whole ayat or what the part of the ayat means on the whole. Okay, so get ready to join Kahoot, and let me share the print with you. Okay, go to kahoot.it and use game pen 5764491. I'll post this also on WhatsApp. Okay, let me share my screen.
Okay, 1 minute.
Sorry, Adnan.
1 second.
Okay, so you go to kahoot.it, enter this game pin, and let me also post this on WhatsApp. So it's 476449.1. Adnan has already joined. Okay, Satya's also in. So we just need a mama and we can start. Okay, we have mama as well. We just have about 8 questions. So we'll do a question on Kahoot. Try to understand the question, try to have your own answer, not the answer that you think is closest to what you have. And then we'll come back to Zoom. We'll try to work through the answer. Okay, that's how we'll do it. Okay, first question. Okay, first question itself is double points. This is the only double point question in the quiz. Tilka al-amthilatu nadribuha linnasi la'allahum yatafakkarun. Tilka al-amthalu nadribuha linnasi la'allahum yatafakkarun. Blue. These examples we present to the people that perhaps they give thought. Red. This is the example we present to the people that perhaps they give thought. Orange. This example we present to the people that perhaps they give thought. So you have tilka, you have dalika, which is used for masculine. You have tilka, which is used for feminine. That means this. Now you need to decipher what is al-amthalu and nadribuha. So ha is matching with tilka. So is this singular or plural? Okay. No one got the correct answer. We'll try to break this down. So, tilkal amthalu nadribuha linnasi la'allahum yatafakkarun. Now, what is tilka?
Tilka is that, no, Saqib.
Right, that. Okay, and tilka is it masculine?
Assalamualaikum, Saqib.
What is tilka? Is it masculine or feminine?
Feminine.
Feminine. What is that? Masculine.
Zalika is for masculine.
Very
Tilka
good.
is for feminine, no?
Very good. And how do we say this feminine? Sadia. How do we say, now that feminine is tilka, but how do we say this feminine for something which is close by?
Here.
No, he or she. He or she, very close. So how do you say this?
Hazihi, no, Saqib.
Hadihi. So hada is this masculine, this feminine is hadihi. So can you give me a sentence with another sentence with tilka?
Tilka ayatul kitabil mubin.
Okay, that is good. So you have tilka ayatul kitabul mubin. So you have tilka. You have ayatu. Tilka ayatun or tilkal ayatu? Mama? Tilka ayatun kitabul mubin. Is that how we translate it, Mama? Or do we have no al? We cannot hear you, Mama.
Bolo ma.
Tilkal ayatu or tilka ayatu? Ayatun. So it is
Oh,
tilka
yeah, hai dekho.
ayatul kitabil mubin.
That is the one.
Ayatul kitabil mubin. Okay, here it is tilkal amthalu nadribuha linnasi la'allahum yatafakkarun. Okay, Zahan, you use the Kahoot pin on WhatsApp to join. You have the game pin on WhatsApp. Okay, so tilka ayatu kitabil mubin, and I think this is al kitabu. Tilka ayatul kitabil mubin. So there's an al here as well. Okay, give me another sentence, a simple sentence with tilka. You can say those buildings are houses. So you'd say tilka, or to just say those are houses. You'd say tilka buyutun. Okay, or you'd say that is a woman. So you'd say tilka mar'atun. Tilka mar'atun. Tilka mar'atun, that is a woman. Now, dalika is used only for masculine. Tilka is that singular feminine. What is the other case where we use tilka or hadihi is we use it for feminine plural because it will be treated like she. So tilka, amthal, from the answer that you gave, can you tell me what is amthalun?
Example क्या माँ?
Examples. And examples, will it be human plural or non-human plural?
Non-human, no?
Non-human. Because example is not human. Example is an idea or something abstract. It's not human. So amthalun, the singular of it is mithalun. Mithalun becomes amthalun. So mithalun is masculine, but amthalun is examples plural. That's why you use with it tilka. Now the question is it that or those are examples or is it those examples? How do we know if it is, if there is an R here? How do we know? Now that is for singular, for plural you use those. How do we find out if it is those are examples or those examples is actually the subject? So those examples and something will be said about them. How do we decipher this? How do we find out subject?
Pesh with kasra saqib. Pesh के
No, you have to see if there is an al. How do we say a house? How do we say I have a house? So I have is indi or ladayya. So ladayya. How do I say a house? One house. I have a house. Let's say ladayya baitun. Okay, ladayya baitun is I have a house. How do I say I have houses? I say ladayya buyutun. Ladayya buyutun. Okay. Now, tilka buyutun is these are houses. Now, how do you make it these houses? To make this all of it the subject is you put al. So tilkal buyutu would mean these houses. So you just have to put al. And here is there an al or no, Sadia? In al amthalu.
There is
There is
an al.
because it is tilkal amthalu. It is al amthalu. There is al. So this actually becomes those examples. It doesn't become those are examples. So those examples is the subject. And where is the break? It is here because after those examples, you have nadribuha. Nadribuha is we present or we hit or we strike. If you hit something or if you hit someone, you use daraba yadribu. Nadribu is we hit. So
Is you able to hear me, Sakib Chacha?
sorry, Zahan.
Is you able to hear me?
Yes, now I can hear you, Zahan. Tell me, Zahan. Okay, I cannot hear you again, Zahan. So we'll continue. So daraba is he hit. So, for example, if Sadia hits Adnan, we would say darabat because it will be feminine. Darabat would be she hit. Daraba is he hit. So if Adnan hit a ball, for example, Adnan hit a ball and the ball went to the next room. So that would be daraba. The present tense is yadribu. Now, who can tell me what is nadribu? What is nadribu, Sadia? What is the difference between yadribu and nadribu?
We are hitting or we will hit.
Correct. So we are hitting or we hit is
Yazribu is present tense of
correct.
he.
Yadribu is present tense. So it's either we hit or we are hitting. We will hit will be sir nadribu, future. To make it future, you just put sir at the starting and you'll get future. Okay. So present tense is nadribu. It is we hit. Yadribu is he hits. So present tense, it's something that is happening. Think of a car coming to you. You see the front of the car. Likewise, you change the front of the verb. So yadribu becomes nadribu. So nadribu is we hit. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says we hit or we present. So when you are hitting something, it's also a metaphor. It's also meaning that you're presenting something. So you're hitting something means you're showing it to people. Now what is nadribu ha? What is ha?
It, feminine.
Correct. So it is she attached pronoun feminine. So if it is the doer, how do we say she, Sadio? Feminine, singular. How do we say she is a teacher?
Hiya mudarrisatun.
Very good. Hiya mudarrisatun. So ha is attached pronoun for here. So where you use it as subject, you'll use here. But where it is the detail, you'd use ha. Ha is nothing but here, used as the detail. So tilkal amthalu nadribuha, we present her. Her meaning examples. Remember, examples is treated as she, or her is treated as singular, feminine. It's treated like it is she. So these examples, we present her or we present them. Lin nasi. What is li an nasi?
For people.
For
Two people.
or two people. So these examples, we present two people, la'allahum, that they perhaps they. So if I want to say perhaps or hopefully you are fine, I will say la'allaka bi khair or la'allaki bi khair. La'allaka or la'allaki. La'alla means hopefully or maybe.
So that they or so that you.
Correct. So that hopefully maybe is la'alla. So that you or hopefully you are fine. Bi khair.
Then what would be illam?
Sorry, what's the meaning of? I'm losing you, Zahan. Your voice is breaking.
I think he's telling la'allakum. La'allakum means you all, no?
La'allahum. So we are coming to whom. What is whom?
Ka is you, ma. Kum means you all, no?
You all. But here it is whom.
I thought Zahan was telling kum.
Where is kum, Zahan? Kum is like assalamu alaikum. So kum is you all. So kum is, your voice is breaking, Zahan. You can try to
La'allahum so that they may.
so that they is whom. This is the attached version of they. What is plural of hiya, Sadia? What is plural of hiya? Plural of hiya is hunna. This is something we have not seen so far. Plural of hiya is hunna. What is plural of huwa? Plural of huwa is whom. plural of anta or anti. So plural of anta. What is anta? You. You all is antum. So plural of anta is antum. Plural of huwa is hum. So here it is hum. So that they maybe yatafakkarun. What is yatafakkarun? They give thought or they think. So tilkal amthalu, these examples, nadribuha, we strike or we present linnasi, to the people or for the people, so that they think. So this is what Allah Ta'ala is saying, is that look, like, instead of just telling you stuff, I'm giving you examples and I'm giving you parallels and I'm giving you analogies so that you think. And the Quran is full of examples. The Quran has a lot of stories. It has stories of Banu Israel. It has stories of different prophets. It has comparisons to things. So disbelievers have comparison. They have comparison to someone who's underwater and you cannot see anything. It's so dark. The hypocrites also have been compared to things. So there are a lot of comparisons and examples in the Quran, and Allah Ta'ala says that these are examples we are giving deliberately so that you think about them and you internalize them. Okay. So tilkal amthalu nadribuha linnasi la'allahum yatafakkarun. Now, how do we say these buildings are houses? And buildings are imarat. Imaratun is buildings. And I'll just verify this. I think imaratun is a building. Imaratun with the a is buildings. Okay. Oh, let me put this. Here they are saying al banayatun, which is another word. I think this also means buildings. Okay, so they say that is Emirates. So we'll go to buildings. So we'll use this. We'll use al banayatun. Al banayatu is the buildings. Okay. Now, how do we say these buildings are houses?
Haza, hazihi, al-banayati, bait, min baiti.
So hadihi and al banayatu or al banayati. Which one?
Al-banayati.
Al banayati. Hadihi al banayati. And how do you say houses?
Min baitin. Or, yes.
Again, how do you say houses? Baitun.
Baitin.
Baitin. Baitun. Okay, what do you think, Sadia? Sadia is still thinking. Or Sadia just started thinking. How do you say this, Sadia?
Sahib, is it tilka banayatu buyutan?
Is it al-banayati?
Okay, so let me put this together and then we'll have your answer, Sadia. So Sadia's thought through it and Sadia has a nice answer. So we have tilka. Tilka. Al-banayatu is what you said, Mama, or al-banayati?
Banayatu, Mama.
Al-banayatu And this is
Buyutan.
Buyutan. Okay, Sadia, what is your answer? Sadia's thinking again. She's gotten some new idea from the second answer. Yes, Sadia, what is your answer? What is your answer, Adnan? What do you think is the answer? Is it first, second, or do you think you'll mix and match and you'll have something else? I can't hear you guys. Sadia, Adnan, you seem to be on mute.
Chacha, these can also be here.
No, these is Hadihi. Here is she. When you say buildings, you will not say she. Yes, Sadia.
هذه البنايات بيوتا.
Okay, so Sadia has a combination answer. So she says, look, I think this is better than the first answer, and this is better than the second answer, so let me mix them. Hatihi al-banayatu buyutan. Okay, so you've taken out the tilka from the second answer and put hatihi. Now, is it going to be hatihi or tilka? These is close. Those will be far. So these buildings means the buildings are close by. Those buildings means that the buildings are far. Okay, so you'll use hatihi. So hatihi is these. Tilka is those. So here it's these. You'll use hatihi. Now will you use al banayati or will you use al banayatu? Which one will you use? What's the difference between al banayatu and al banayati?
Sakib Chacha, it should be Al Banayatu.
Why is it al banayatu and what's the difference between them? What's the difference between al banayatu and al banayati?
Banayatu is subject.
Al banayatu is subject, okay. And what is al banayati?
Of construction, no?
Of construction or the detail. Both will be ati.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you had to say this is like, how do you say a Muslim teacher? How do you say a Muslim teacher? Or a female teacher? How do you say female teacher, Sadia?
Sakib Chacha, a Muslim teacher would be Mudarrisun Muslim only.
Very good. So Mudarrisun is male teacher. How do you say female teacher?
Mudarrisatun.
Mudarrisatun or Mudarrisatun?
Satun, not Satun.
Mudarrisatun is female teacher. Now, how do you say female teachers?
Mudarrisatun.
Mudarrisatun, and this is still subject. This is Mudarrisatun. Okay. Now, if I had to say the female teachers said, I would say qalat. Okay. And I'll say Al-Mudarrisatu, the female teacher said. Al-Mudarrisatu. Qalat al-Mudarrisatu, the female teachers said. So this is the subject. It is having the u form. Now with tun, there's no atan. So if it is detail, it is atin. So if I have to say I said to the female teachers, I would say qultu. Qultu has two ending, it means I said. Li, and I put al-mudarrisati. Lil mudarrisati. So this is how it will be. So where it becomes the detail or it becomes after of, I'll not use the u form, I'll use the e form. So here, these buildings is the subject. Now here it is detail of verb because I'm speaking. So detail of an action will have the e form, will have the ati form. But here, these buildings is the subject. There's no verb here. So it'll be tilka al banayatu are houses. Now houses, the question is, houses is buyutun. Is it going to be buyutun or buyutan?
It'll be buyutan, Sahib.
Why will it be buyutan? How will I say I am a teacher? I'd say ana mudarrisun. How do we say this is a book? So what you're saying is
Haza,
it's not a notebook, it is not a dictionary, but it is a book. How do we say that?
haza kitabun.
Hata kitabun. So this is same. So hata, we say kitabun. Why? Because there's no action. So we say hata kitabun. Now, how do I say I read a book? Let's say aktubu. Kataba is he read. Yaktubu, he reads. I read is aktubu. Aktubu. Now, the moment I put aktubu, it is I am reading. It becomes action. So the moment you have action, only then when you have the detail, you will make it kitabun. So aktubu, I read or I am reading. What am I reading? I'm reading kitabun. But when you're saying about the book, you'll say hata kitabun. Same way here, you have hatihi, you say buyutun. Like how you'd say hata kitabun, you'd say hatihi buyutun. Why? Because there's no action. So hatihil banayatu, these buildings are houses. So it has to be buyutun. And this is the structure for a simple sentence without a verb. You'd say ana mudarrisun, you'd say hata kitabun, you'd say hatihi sayaratun, you'd use the un form. Now question to Sadia and Zahan. This is a car, is hatihi sayaratun. How do you make this plural? How do you say these are cars? How do you make this plural?
Hazi sayyaratun.
Very good, brilliant. Hadihi sayaratun. Sayaratun is treated as this feminine, which is already hadihi. So it has hadihi and sayaratun becomes sayaratun. In fact, for most of the feminine cases, this will be the case where tun will become atun or atin, and you will have the plural. Very good. So we have translated this. So tilkal amthalu, these examples, nadribuha, we present them. Linnasi lallahum yatafakkarun. To the people, so that, or hopefully they, yatafakkarun, they think.
So tilka is these or those, Sahib?
Tilka is these. No, sorry. Tilka would be those. It has to be those examples. Hadihi would be these. This actually has to be those examples.
Sakit teacher, I'm not able to join Kahoot.
You should be able to learn.
Says get ready, you'll be able to join soon from that time.
Are you able to join or no? Because maybe I go to the next question, you should be able to access it. So you've gone to this, right? So you've gone to Kahoot or IT, you've put 57.
576.
Maybe it's your connection, Zahan. Let us see, let us try. Let's go to the next question. Let's see if you can answer it. Okay, now next question. The other questions are easy. So this was the toughest question. Now, unfortunately, it came at the starting. Now let's go next question. Tilka ayatul kitabil mubin. The example that we saw. Tilka ayatul kitab mubin. This is a verse of the clear book. Right? These are the verses of the clear book. Orange, these are the clear verses of the book. So replace this with, or these with those. Okay, so make it those and that, because it is tilka, it's far away. So blue would be, that is a verse of the clear book. Red would be, those are the verses of the clear book. Orange would be, those are the clear verses of the book. Okay, very good. So everyone's given the correct answer. So everyone should be able to also explain to me why this is the answer. Tilka ayatul kitabil mubin.
Ayat
It's an
means
adjective, Sahib.
surah. Surah or paragraph. Yes.
Zahan, which surah?
Tilka is these. Others.
So tilka is either that for singular or those for plural. Now you need to see what is tilka.
Ayatul is verses. Verses, surah, paragraph.
Very good. So ayat is verses. It's plural. So it will be those.
Tabil is a book. And mubin is clear or clean. But
Correct. So you're translating the words. Now what's the grammar behind it? So what is ayat to
Adjective.
kitab? Which is adjective?
Kitabil mubini.
Kitabil
Al-kitabi al-mubini.
al-kitabi al-mubini. So it's of the same pattern. So both have al.
Clear book.
So it becomes clear book. So this becomes adjective. Okay. So we have those, we have ayat, and we have clear book. So those ayat, clear book. So somewhere between them there is off. Where is the off?
Ayat and then kitabi mubini.
Come again. Manu?
Ayatu al-kitabi al-mubini.
Yes, so it's
Can you
ayat to
hear me?
al-kitabi al-mubini. So why is it not those ayat are a clear book or are the clear book?
Because it has an off construction.
Very good. So tilka ayatu al-kitabi. So where's the off?
After ayatu.
After ayatu. So we have ayatu al-kitabi and there is an off because this does not have al. This has ayatu. So this is a word before off and al-kitabi has kasra. So you have those ayat of the clear book. Now you need to put R, you need to see where's the break. So is there a break between tilka and ayatu? There is a break because for them to be connected, you will need to have tilka al ayatu. If you put tilka al ayatu, you will have those ayat. But here you have tilka and you have ayatu. So you have those are. The opposite of it is tilka al-amthalu. In that case, tilka al-amthalu, there's no break. And nadribuha, you go to a verb. So here there is a break, you put a verb here. So you'd say, those examples are what we strike. Nadribuha. Okay, but here there is a break. It's tilka ayatu. There's no al, there is a break. Tilka is not connected directly to this. It's not one part. So this is a different part of the sentence, this is different part. So we'll put al. Those are ayat of the clear book. Al-Kitabi al-Mubin. So those are ayat of the book clear. So in English, you would say clear book, but in Arabic, you would put book first and then you would put clear. Al-Kitabi al-Mubin. Very good. So I think you are able to see questions now, right, Zahan?
Yes, Agriculture.
So this is you, evasive security.
That is me.
Okay,
is
so I
not
think
me.
you put an Arabic name before. Maybe the Kahoot was finding time to read it. Okay, let's go next question. Fasbir inna wa'dallahi haqqun. Fasbir inna wa'dallahi haqqun. Just two answers. Therefore, have patience. The promise of Allah is true. Right? Therefore, the promise of Allah is true for the patient. Which one of it is correct?
It says your question is loaded.
All of the answers. Is there anyone who is still waiting? Okay, we have 5 people. Fasbir inna wa'dallahi haqqun. Okay, so who's the 5th person? Okay, we have Anil Aunty also who has joined.
Assalamualaikum.
Welcome, Salam, Anil Aunty. Okay, so what is fasbir?
Therefore,
So fa is therefore. So it is fa isbir. Now what is isbir?
Patience.
Now, is it a noun or a verb?
It's a noun, I guess.
Okay, so Anil Aunty says it is noun. So it can either be noun or it can be a verb, and the verb can either be past tense verb or present tense or future tense. Okay, so these are possibilities. So Anil Aunty says it is noun. So others, do you think it's a noun or it's a verb? How do you say go? Go to the masjid for salah. Don't pray at home, but go to the masjid. How do we say go to the masjid? How do we say he went? Let's do past tense for go. So how do we say he went?
Yes, Ribu.
Yathribu is present tense. It will not be yadribu, it will be yadhabu. So yadhabu is present tense. What is
He
past tense?
went
How
to
do we say?
Zahaba.
Zahaba. So dhahaba is he went, yadhabu is he goes. Now how do we make this into command? There are 2-3 steps to make it action. So yadhabu is he goes. You go is tadhabu. Now how do you make it into go as a command or a request? So you go is tadhabu. You need to do 2 steps. So first is you take out the last dhamma, you put sukun, and you take out the starting ta. So you have hub. So you cannot, this is not a proper word because a word cannot start with sukun. So you just put an alif. And the third letter, if it is fatha or kasra, you put kasra. So idhab is go. So dhahaba, yadhabu, idhab. Let's do the same thing with another verb. What is daraba? What is daraba, Sadia? Daraba is he hit. For example, he hit the iron to bend it, or he hit the iron when it is hot. And that's how you mold iron. So daraba is he hit. So when you hit something, it is daraba. What is present tense? With daraba, it is yadribu. Yadribu is he hits. Now what is command? How do we say hit? Hit the iron. How do we say hit the iron, Sadio? How do we make this into a command? How do we say hit, Sadio? We need to do 2 steps to yadribu.
Azrabu.
So that's the first step. So we'll take yadribu. Second person would be tadribu. And now you need to do the 2 steps. What are 2 things you need to do? You need to take out the ta. The bu becomes ba sukun. And here you have sukun, so you put hamza. So it becomes idrib. Isbir. What does it match? Does it match noun, verb, present, past, or future? What pattern does it match? It follows this pattern. So it follows the pattern of idhab, idrib. This is a command. It means have patience or be patient. It means be patient. The noun, can you give me an example of a noun? Noun would be sabarun. So sabarun is noun. Now noun, the clue for noun is most cases noun will have double ending. So it be sabarun, sabaran, sabrin, or it will have al. So when you have this, typically it will be a noun. Noun will not end with a sukun. So when you see sukun, it should most likely be the future, which should most likely be the command tense. So you have past, present, and command. Okay. So where you have the sukun, most likely it should be command. So here, isbir is command. Fasbir is therefore be patient. So that is isbir. Fasbir. Inna wa'dallahi haqqun. Now what's happening here? What is inna?
Inna is verily.
Inna is verily or certainly or for sure. So first bit, have patience. Inna is verily. Now what is wa'dallahi?
The promise of Allah with the of construction.
Okay. No, why is it wa'da? Why is it wa'da? Why is it not wa'du?
Because of inna.
Because of inna. Typically it will be, you could say first bit, wa'dullahi haqqun. So typically you'll have wa'du Allahi because this is noun and this is subject. Subject will have u. That's typically how it will be the case. But where you put inna, wa'du will become wa'da. Now let us try to use inna somewhere. So Okay, let's try to use inna here. So Sadia, what is Sadia or Zahan? So what is Hadi Hill Banayatu Buyutan? What's the meaning of this sentence?
Hazi is these.
Yes. Banayatu is buildings.
Yeah, and Buyutan is houses.
Okay, so what's the meaning of the full sentence?
These buildings houses.
These buildings are houses. Okay. So how do we say for sure or verily these buildings are houses? Or in English it will be these buildings are houses. So I want to give stress on these buildings because I want to say these buildings are houses. So how do I do that stress? Or how do I put verily? I would put inna. Okay, so inna means verily. But if I put inna here, will there be any change to the sentence? So if I put inna, al banayatu will become al banayati. That is what inna will do. Or if I just have al banayatu, it will become inna al banayati buyutun. Because hatihi will always stay hati. You cannot change hatihi. Al banayatu would become al banayati.
T or ta, Sahib?
No, with a tun, it will become atin. There's no atan.
Okay.
If it was singular, so we will see this. So, for example, if I have to say that this or it is a car, okay, so it meaning this vehicle, here, sayaratun. What is here sayaratun? It is a car. Now, if I want to put verily this is a car, how do I make? What changes do I do? If I want to say for sure this is a car, how will you do that, Zahan? So you'll put inna here. So put inna here. But after inna, will you have here or will you have something else? The here will become the attached form. It will become inna ha sayaratun. So here is not something that you will use. So you'll say inna ha sayaratun. So here becomes ha. Same thing happens with wa'adun. So wa'adun is promise. It has to be subject, but because of inna, it will become wa'da. Now we've put verily and promise, and it is wa'da Allahi. So what is wa'da Allahi? What is happening here? Is it adjective? Is it of? What is the rule that is happening here?
Of construction, Sahib.
It is of, because here it is wa'da, it's not wa'dan, and here it is Allahi. So it's following the rule of, so it will be promise of Allah. Now we have haqqun. Haqqun is the predicate of the sentence. For verily, the promise of Allah is haqqun, is true. So like you have hatihi sayaratun, this is a car. Okay, sayaratun, you'd say is a car. Here, haqqun is true, you'd say is true. Fasbir is verily is have patience. Inna wa'dallahi haqqun. Indeed, the promise of Allah is true. We'll just do one more question.
So if we have inna with the plural, it will be thing, Sahib.
That is only for feminine plural.
Okay.
So inna So how will you say indeed or for sure Muslims pray in the mosque? How will you say this? Muslims in general.
With our construction.
No, Muslim. How will you say Muslims? Muslim. One will be one
Muna.
Muslim, but you want to make it plural. What will be plural?
Muslima, Muslimuna.
Muna.
Muslimuna is the subject form. Muslimuna is the subject form. What is the detail form of Muslimuna? So you have Muslimun. Okay, this is a Muslim. Now what is detail of Muslimun? Musliman. What is plural of Muslimun? That is Muslimuna. That's the answer you gave me. Muslimuna is plural of Muslimun. Okay, now coming to the feminine form, or let me put it this way. So Muslimun is Muslimuna. Musliman, you will tell me what's the answer. We have, what is feminine of Muslimun?
Muslimatun.
Muslimatun. Muslimatun, what's plural of Muslimatun?
Muslimatun.
Muslimatun. Now what is plural of Musliman? Detailed Muslim. I spoke to the Muslim. I spoke to the Muslims. What's plural of, or what's the feminine of Musliman? It's Muslimatan. What's plural of Muslimatan? It is Muslimatin. So Muslimatun becomes Muslimatun, but Muslimatan becomes Muslimatin, becomes Atin. Now Muslimun becomes Muslimuna. What happens to Musliman? Becomes Muslimina. And with practice you will get this. So Muslimun is the subject. Okay, this is subject, this is also subject. Muslimun, Muslimatun is subject. Now this is detail. Musliman, Muslimina, Muslimatan, Muslimatin. This is detail. So it will not be inna Muslimuna, it will in fact be inna. What will come after inna? It will be Muslimina. So if you want to say indeed the Muslims pray in the masjid, let's say inna al Muslimina yusalluna fil masjidi. Now if you want to say without inna, you want to say the Muslims pray in the masjid, how will you say this? What happens if I take out inna? Last one and we will close. So how will I say Muslims pray in the masjid? Who wants to give the answer? How will we say this, Adnan? How will we say Muslims, the Muslims pray in the masjid? Now inna made the subject, it has to be Muslimuna, but inna is going to make a change. So you want to say, because inna, if you put inna, you want to see what inna is working on, where is it giving emphasis. So Muslimuna will become Muslimina. Okay, that happens because of inna. So Muslimina is still the subject, but inna is making it in this form. Now the moment I take out inna, what happens to Muslimina? What happened to al-Muslimina, Sadia?
Muslimuna.
Become al-Muslim.
Muslimun.
Because there's no inna. It will go back to the subject in the proper subject form. It will become al-Muslimuna. Al-Muslimuna yusalluna fil masjidi. So that's what happens when you put inna. So inna will make everything into this form. Whatever is in the subject form will take the subject, it's still the subject, but because of inna, the rule of inna is it will make it into this form. Okay. So with that we'll close. Tomorrow we'll do just a couple of other ayat so that we see our rules being applied in practice, and we'll learn another new lesson tomorrow, inshallah. So with that, let me close. Barakallahu li wa lakum. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. See you all tomorrow at 12:30, inshallah.
Walaikum salam. Jazakallah khair.
Wa yakum.
Walaikum assalam.